बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। अंबर पे आंख उठाए, मन तो उड़ता ही जाए। संगम के सुहाने सुख जो हम लूटे तो लुटाए। दिव्य चितवन से नस नस को भर दे आज आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। तू जो धरा पे पधारे, गुल खिल जाते हैं न्यारे। गुलशन तो महक जाए, तू जो इसे सवारे। हर गुल में भरते बाबा तू खुशबू स्वर्ग सी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। हसरत है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
जाना है वहाँ हमको, जहाँ बाप और दादा है वो। जाना है वहाँ हमको, जहाँ बाप और दादा है। बनना किया बाबा से वादा है, जो बाबा से किया था वो वादा निभाएंगे। हम उड़ के चले जाएं, ओ हम उड़ के चले प्यारे से वतन में, उस मीठे से वतन में।
Today, today, Bap Dada is pleased to see his children who are full of treasures. Today, Bap Dada is pleased to see his children who are full of treasures. How many treasures have you received from the beginning? The first treasure you received is of knowledge. The first treasure you received is of knowledge, through which all the children have made themselves full and are also continuing to make others full of treasures. The first treasure you received is of knowledge, through which all the children have made themselves full and are also continuing to make others full of treasures. The treasure of knowledge liberates everyone from the bondages that trap everyone and frees them from bondage. The treasure of knowledge liberates everyone from the bondages that trap everyone and free them from bondages, sorrow, and peacelessness. The second treasure is of yoga. The second treasure is of yoga. Through which you have attained many powers. The second treasure is of yoga, through which you have attained many powers. So Baba mentioned the first treasure is of knowledge. Now the second treasure is of yoga, through which you have attained many powers. The third treasure is of dharana, inculcation of virtues. The third treasure is of dharana, through which you have attained many virtues. So third treasure is of dharana, through which you have attained many virtues. So knowledge, yoga, dharana, the three subjects Baba is saying they are your treasures. However, the biggest treasure of all treasures is the treasure of the time of the confluence age. So time of confluence age, the fourth treasure, very big treasure. This treasure has great importance because this treasure of time has great importance, or is of great importance because it is only at the time of the confluence age that you meet the Father Shiv Baba, in the form of the Father, also in the form of the teacher, and in the form of the Satguru too. So at this confluence age, you meet Shiv Baba in the form of the Father, the teacher, and the Satguru. In this confluence age, that is, in one birth, you receive the inheritance of 21 births. So in this confluence age, you receive the inheritance of 21 births in this one birth. And it is through this inheritance that you do not have sorrow or peacelessness for birth after birth. So in this confluence age, you receive the inheritance of 21 births in this one birth, and it is through this inheritance that you do not have sorrow or peacelessness for birth after birth. Along with that, in terms of relationships, the family that you receive is also unique and lovely. Along with that, in terms of relationships, the family that you receive is also unique and loving. You receive such godly love from one another. You receive such godly love from one another. Which godly love you cannot receive at any other time throughout the whole cycle. So it's only at this time that you receive such godly love from one another, which you cannot receive from which you cannot receive at any other time throughout the whole cycle. So are you full of all treasures? Are you not? If you are, raise your hands. Are you full of all treasures? Raise your hand if you are. So they have raised their hands. So today, Bap Dada is seeing the children who are full, who are the masters of the treasures. And what emerges from his heart when he sees such children who are full of all treasures, who are the masters of the treasures, what emerges from his heart? Vah, children, vah. This is what emerges from his heart. So what emerges from Baba's heart? Vah, children, vah. Every child is loved by the Father. Every child is loved by the Father. There are many children and they are meeting Baba while sitting at different places. They are seeing Baba sitting at different places and meeting Baba. They are seeing Baba. However, today Bap Dada is pleased to see his children everywhere, far, far away, who are full of all treasures. However, today Bap Dada is pleased to see his children everywhere, far, far away, who are full of all treasures, and the children also are happy on seeing the treasures. Who are full of all treasures. So Baba is seeing such children everywhere, and the children also are happy on seeing the treasures. Children remain constantly happy. children remain constantly happy with the intoxication of the attainments. Children remain constantly happy with the intoxication of the attainments. So, children remain constantly happy with the intoxication of the attainments, and the Father too is pleased to see, and the Father too is pleased to see the children and their fortune. The Father too is pleased to see the children and their fortune. Look today, on that day, 26,000 brothers and sisters had come from especially far away places of India, that is the east, Assam, Bengal, Bihar, Nepal, all that. So Baba is saying, today look, the Father also heard that everyone has arrived here running with great happiness, because more than 26,000 brothers and sisters have arrived, have come. So Baba also received the news that because more than the estimated number of children has arrived, because more than the estimated number of children has arrived, some may have had to sleep in tents, and some may have had to sleep in tents. Bap Dada also saw the tents everywhere. However, one speciality of this group is that no matter who it is, whether it is someone eminent or small, someone special or ordinary, the Father sees that they do not sleep in a tent. But sleep on a bed of happiness. And Baba is congratulating such children. Some even had some difficulty, but where there is love while sleeping on the floor, they are in the sky of happiness. Bap Dada is especially congratulating this group. Baba is seeing everyone's face filled with happiness. Bap Dada saw that Bap Dada saw that everyone is also attending classes with great zeal and enthusiasm. So all are attending all the classes with zeal and enthusiasm. Bap Dada also hears everything what children speak in the classes. So because the class is going on from morning till night, so Bap Dada hears everything. So there are so many zones in this eastern zone. So Baba is saying that all the heads of the different zone that have come here stand up. Zone heads stand up. Eastern zone, there's Assam, Bengal, Bihar, Odisha, Nepal. So there's Rajben, and there's Rani Ben, also Salla Didi standing up, Katak, Kamlesh Ben, so many. So Baba is saying, so heads of all the zones that have come here, stand up, zone heads, are all the brothers and sisters you have brought here happy? Raise your hands if they are happy. So they are raising their hand that everyone is happy. Bap Dada is also happy and especially congratulating all of you. Baba saying, in the future, Bap Dada will draw attention of you. But upon seeing, so because so many have come and sometimes it's difficult to accommodate so one, so Baba is saying that you must keep a limit and not bring that many. So Baba is saying, but upon seeing the power of tolerance of all of you who have come, Baba is giving multi-million-fold love to each and every child, because they had to sleep in verandas, they had to sleep, in so many different places, and maybe they were not comfortable there. So Baba is indirectly telling the zone heads that you should not have brought that many. And but Baba is saying for the future, restrict the numbers. So Baba is saying, Baba is giving multi-million-fold love to each and every child. All the children who have come now have shown a very good record of their tolerance and of remaining happy. So all the children who have come now have shown a very good record of their tolerance, and of remaining happy. So they showed a very good record of their tolerance and of remaining happy. Did anyone fall sick? Baba was asking the zone heads, did anyone fall sick? Was anyone ill? Generally there are one or two anyway who fall sick or who get ill. However, for their power of tolerance, Bap Dada is specially giving those children a gift in the form of deep love from the heart. So giving those children a gift in the form of deep love from the heart. Even today, so many have come, the whole Diamond Hall is full, just like on that day when Baba spoke this Murli.
सेवा का ट्रेंड बहुत बड़े जोन का है, बंगाल, बिहार, उड़ीसा,
So,
आसाम.
Muniben is saying 13,000 have come from Bengal, Bihar, Assam, Odisha, then 2,000 have come from Nepal. Baba is waving them, all those from Eastern Zone.
बाबा जो ग्रुप है वो 26,000 आए हैं, लेकिन ये
So total group is 26,000, but this group of Eastern Zone is 18,000. So what do we have to do now? Baba is making everyone sit down now. Sit down, Baba is telling them. Now, what do you have to do now? Bap Dada now wants to see every child as an intense effort maker. Bap Dada wants to see every child as an intense effort maker. An intense effort maker means one who is content with his own effort in every subject. An intense effort maker means one who is content with his own effort in every subject. According to the present time, Bap Dada also wants to see from every child. So according to the present time, Bap Dada also wants to see from every child. Wants to see from every child that the powers and happiness should be visible on each child's face. So Bap Dada also wants to see from every child that the powers and happiness should be visible on each child's face. So powers and happiness both should be visible on each child's face, because day by day, sorrow is definitely going to increase in the world. Day by day, sorrow is definitely going to increase in the world. However, at the time of such sorrow, upon seeing your happy face that is filled with divine virtues, they also should experience happiness for a short time. On seeing your happy face filled with divine virtues, they also should experience happiness for a short time. Through every child's face, they should experience that godly love, godly affection, the love which will increase their courage, the love that will make them happy. So through every child's face, they should experience that godly love, that godly affection, and the love to increase their courage and to remain happy. Some children say, we generally remain happy. But in our karma yogi life, we generally remain happy. That's what some children say. But in our karma yogi life, there is a difference. There's a difference when we act. There's a difference when we act. Actually, there shouldn't be any difference in your karma, in your actions. There shouldn't be any difference in your actions. While performing actions, always pay this attention. While performing actions, always pay this attention. Always pay this attention that I am a karma yogi soul. I am a karma yogi soul. So pay attention to this when you are performing actions. I am a karma yogi souls. So what's the definition of karma yogi soul? I am a karma yogi soul. I am a master of this body who is making this body function. I am a master of this body who is making this body function. So when you think I'm the master of this body who's making this body function, then at every moment, whether you are performing action or not, you think I'm a soul who is enabling the body to perform actions. I'm a soul who's performing the body to perform actions. As a soul, I'm a soul. So what type of soul am I? I am a soul, but what type of soul am I? I am the Father's beloved son or daughter. I am the Father's beloved son or daughter. I am loved by God. What a beautiful feeling, is it not? I am loved by God. I am the Father's beloved son or daughter. I am a master who's making this body function. I am a master who's making this body function. Let the remembrance of the Father be constantly merged in your heart. Let the remembrance of the Father be constantly merged in your heart. So each one of you should check. Each one of you should check. Am I performing actions as a karma yogi? Am I performing actions as a karma yogi? As a karma yogi soul, my yoga is with the Father. As a karma yogi soul, my yoga is with the Father. So the Father always says, follow the Father. So the Father always says, follow the Father. The Father is with us. The Father is with us. So what is this group going to do? So what is this group going to do? Now when you return to your own places, give others So now when you return to your own places, give others the experience of a happy face. Give others the experience of a happy face. Because today happiness in the world is continuing to decrease, because happiness today is continuing to decrease in the world, and your face should give them the experience of happiness. As you move along, sorrow and peacelessness is definitely going to increase. No one will have time to listen or to do courses. They will not have time to listen or to do courses, but your face should give them the experience of happiness. But your face should give them the experience of happiness. Can it happen? Is it possible for it to happen that your face gives them the experience of happiness? Raise your hands if it's possible. All of you who have come from all the different places have the aim of sharing happiness through your face. So if you have this aim of sharing happiness through your face, of being constantly happy, not just sometimes, but always happy, because the speciality of happiness is, what speciality does happiness have? The speciality of happiness is, while generally when you give something to someone, yours will decrease. If you have two things and you give one away, you will have one less. However, if you give happiness in the whole world, if in the whole world However, in the whole world, if you give happiness, will it decrease or increase? You have such happiness. The more you give, the more yours will increase. So now, share your happiness with all souls. Share your happiness with all souls. You will have double benefit. Yours will increase and theirs will also increase. So happiness shared is happiness doubled, as they say. So yours will increase and theirs will also increase when you share happiness. So today, especially remember this task. Especially remember this task. I have to give happiness. I have to share happiness. This you have to do. So remember this task you have to do. I have to share happiness. If for instance your happiness goes away due to one or another reason, your happiness goes away, then if for any one or another reason your happiness goes away, then you can take happiness from the Father and remain happy yourself and give happiness to others. You take this happiness from the Father if yours goes away. So take happiness from the Father and give happiness to others. So what will all of you do now? You were told earlier to become intense effort makers. Become intense effort makers. Not that you are just moving along, but you are flying. That should be your experience, but you are flying. Secondly, Bap Dada has drawn your attention that you must never use the word sometimes. Never use the word sometimes. You have happiness and you then say that you have happiness only sometimes. Now you finish this word sometimes. Leave this word sometimes behind. Leave it here for all time. This word sometimes, you leave it here. Can you leave? Will you be able to leave this word sometimes here? Will you leave it here for all time? The word sometimes. Can you leave it? Will you leave it? And they are raising their hand. Yes, Baba, we will leave this word sometimes here. Will you? Bap Dada is giving all the children Bap Dada is giving all the children Bap Dada is giving all the children congratulations from now on itself for constantly remaining happy. So Bap Dada is giving all the children congratulations from now itself for constantly remain happy. Then do not use the word sometimes, but always remain like that. So always happy. So all of you are happy? Are all of you happy? You're all happy? Always happy? We will always remain happy. Do you have the courage to remain constantly happy? Those who believe that whatever sorrow or peacelessness you have sometimes, you will leave that behind here this time. You will not take it back with you. So those of you who think that you have such courage to leave everything, sorrow all behind, raise your hand, raise both your hands. That you are leaving behind sorrow, peacelessness, behind for good, for all the time. Bap Dada is very pleased. Definitely, when the children maintain courage, the father definitely helps. So you maintain the courage, Baba. We will be happy all the time, constantly, forever. So when you keep this courage, Bap Dada gives help. A big zone has come and Bap Dada is also pleased to see you. There has been a little difficulty, Baba knows, but you have at least come. Bap Dada is also pleased to meet the children. Bap Dada is happy to meet the children. And Bap Dada also sings the song. Which song does he sing? Wah, children, wah. Baba keeps singing this song when Baba sees such children who are constantly happy. Okay, now each zone, stand up one by one. There are so many zones in this eastern zone. So Baba is saying one, each one zone.
नेपाल बाबा काठमांडू
So there is Nepal, and Baba is saying Nepal. Bap Dada is also pleased to see the result of this zone, Nepal. There are so many Baba's children in Nepal, so many centers, So Baba is saying, Baba is pleased to see the result of this zone, Nepal. You have good enthusiasm for service, and this is why Bap Dada So Bap Dada is congratulating you for being constantly cooperative. Bap Dada is congratulating you for being constantly cooperative, for moving forward, and for being blessed. Continue to move forward and enable others to move forward. Bap Dada is constantly with you. Are all of you happy? Are all of you happy? Yes. Are all of you happy? Yes, all happy? It is good. There is expansion, and expansion will continue to take place. So Nepal and
अभी उड़ीसा वाले खड़े होंगे
Now Orissa, all Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, Assam, all the rest of Eastern Zone, all stand up. All of you stand up. Bengal, Bihar, Orissa, Assam. This zone is also moving forward very well in service. This zone is also moving forward very well in service. This zone is also moving forward very well in service and is increasing the numbers of students. Bap Dada has seen that you have the special blessing of having courage. You have this special blessing of having courage. Because of having courage, you have the Father's help. Because of having courage, you also have the Father's help. And this help will also remain in the future. It will continue in the future, Baba's help, because you have the courage. Bap Dada is happy. Bap Dada is happy. And together with that, Bap Dada will constantly continue to tour around at Amrit Vela. So Bap Dada will constantly continue to tour around at Amrit Vela. Bap Dada has seen that the center's location is a good means of increasing the numbers. The location of the center, if it's good, so the numbers increase. Because you have courage, because of your courage, Bap Dada is giving each of you a special blessing of your becoming, of Baba becoming your constant companion. So this is the help Baba gives. Now, 550 double foreigners had come at that time. 550 double foreigners had come. So Baba is telling all the double foreigners to stand up. This Murli is of 20th February 2013. So it's just 9 years ago. And Baba is saying, and see 550 double foreigners have come, and Baba is saying the gathering of those who are abroad, is looking very good. The gathering of those abroad is looking very good. When Bap Dada sees the double foreigners, on seeing the double foreigners, Baba is happy because you have made the title of Bap Dada very clear. So on seeing you, Bap Dada is very happy to see that, because whilst only Bharat was being served, Baba could not have the title of being the world server. But because of the service done abroad, the Father's title of being the world server has been proved. So many have come. Even now, so many have come, and Bap Dada is pleased to see each and every child. All Brahmins, each and every child, all Brahmins are also singing the song with the Father. All Brahmins are also singing the song with the Father. Wah, double effort makers, wah. So Baba calls the double foreigners double effort makers. So wah, double effort makers, wah. Bap Dada is content that all of you, jewels of contentment, are also moving forward and will continue to move forward. And Baba says, Om Shanti. See, so many souls have come, 550 souls at that time. Okay, so the Murli is over now. Acha. All the children from everywhere, whether from India or abroad, all the children from everywhere, whether from Bharat, India or abroad, Bap Dada is seeing all the children everywhere. With how much zeal and enthusiasm you continue to meet the Father with love, in spite of the time difference. In spite of the time difference, you come with enthusiasm, and this is why Bap Dada is pleased. You come with so much enthusiasm. Is pleased. There is progress, and Bap Dada is giving the blessing that there will continue to be progress. You will continue to progress. Baba is giving you this blessing. You are doing very good service. You are doing very good service. Janak child is the instrument. So Janak child is the instrument. She is giving very good attention. Bap Dada also saw that the companions of Dadi Janki, who are instruments, are no less. So Baba is giving special love and remembrance to all those who are instruments, and special love and remembrance to those who are instruments, and and you will continue to receive this blessing. Dada is being offered, and Baba now wants to share it with everyone. So how active Dadi Janki was. Don't take them with you. Om Shanti. Now Another sister will come to translate the rest of the program. Om Shanti. Now Madhurvani group will sing a song.
अभी तक सौगात नहीं ली है, कल प्रातः मुरली क्लास के बाद नाश्ते से पहले कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में बैठेंगे, उनको सौगात दी जाएगी। जिन भाई बहनों ने अभी तक सौगात नहीं ली है, कल प्रातः मुरली क्लास के बाद नाश्ते से पहले कॉन्फ्रेंस हॉल में बैठेंगे, उन्हें सौगात दी जाएगी। प्यारे बाबा ने तो हम बच्चों को समय की चेतावनी देते हुए ये भी कहा कि तीव्र पुरुषार्थ करना है, औरों को अपने चेहरे के द्वारा प्रत्यक्ष करना है। बाप का द्वारा जो प्रॉपर्टी मिली है वह भी सबको देना है। इसलिए सभी के लिए बाबा ने बहुत प्यार से वरदान भी दिए। अब मधुरवाणी ग्रुप एक बहुत सुंदर गीत प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा है। ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे, श्रीमत पर कदम कदम चलते रहेंगे, मिलते रहेंगे। तो बाबा से तो बच्चे वायदे करते हैं, बाबा भी बच्चों पर बहुत खुश है। बाबा भी बच्चों को कहते हैं वाह मेरे बच्चे, वाह मेरे बच्चे। तो बाबा भी बच्चों के लिए वाह वाह करते हैं, बहुत प्यार करते हैं। बाबा ने आज वरदान भी दिए और वरदानों के साथ साथ बाबा ने कहा आगे बढ़ते रहें। ईस्टर्न जोन, नेपाल सभी को बहुत ही वरदानों से भरपूर किया। अभी मधुरवाणी ग्रुप प्रस्तुत करने जा रहा बहुत सुंदर गीत, और गीत के बोल हैं ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे, हम चलते रहेंगे। प्यारे बाबा ने हम बच्चों से पक्का ही करा दिया है, खुश रहना है, खुशियाँ बांटनी है। कोई भी दुख की बात है तो यहाँ पर ही छोड़ करके जाना है। कुछ ऐसी दुख की बातें लेकर के नहीं जाना है। अपने चेहरे के द्वारा खुशी को दान देना है, चेहरे के द्वारा भी दूसरों को खुशी का अनुभव हो। अभी प्रस्तुत करता है मधुरवाणी ग्रुप बहुत सुंदर गीत ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे।
ओम शांति।
ओम शांति। ओ सागर मन की गागर में खजानों को है समा दिया, हम सबको संतुष्ट बनाकर खुशनुमा है बना दिया। जोरदार तालियों के साथ प्यारे बाबा को धन्यवाद देते हैं।
चलते रहेंगे हो, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे, श्रीमत पर कदम कदम आते रहेंगे, मिलते रहेंगे, आपसे हम सारे संगम।
बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे, श्रीमत पर कदम कदम आते रहेंगे, मिलते रहेंगे, आपसे हम सारे संगम।
ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे। अब तक भी साकार के दिन अव्यक्त में दिखा रहे, अव्यक्त में अव्यक्त मिलन करना हमको सिखा रहे। शांति वन में या वतन में हो,
शांति वन में या वतन में मिलन रहेगा ये हरदम।
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे। कशिश कहे या स्नेह का जादू बच्चों को ले आती है, बाबा आए मिलन मनाए अनुभूति रंग लाती है।
कशिश कहे या स्नेह का जादू बच्चों को ले आती है, बाबा आए मिलन मनाए अनुभूति रंग लाती है।
खुश रहेंगे खुश रखेंगे,
खुश रहेंगे खुश रखेंगे, खुशियाँ होंगी कभी न कम।
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे।
तालियों के साथ अभिवादन करें।
सागर मन की गागर में खजानों को है समा दिया, हम सबको संतुष्ट करके खुशनुमा है बना दिया।
ओ सागर मन की गागर में खजानों को है समा दिया, हम सबको संतुष्ट करके खुशनुमा है बना दिया।
वाह बाबा वाह बाबा,
वाह बाबा वाह बाबा, अपने होठों पे हरदम
आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम, ओ बाबा हम चलते रहेंगे श्रीमत पर कदम कदम। आते रहेंगे मिलते रहेंगे आपसे हम सारे संगम, आपसे हम सारे संगम, आपसे हम सारे संगम।
All brothers and sisters are requested to please sit down. Now our seniors will express their wishes. Now I request respected Dadi Ratan Mohini ji to give her blessings on this special day. Dadi Ratan Mohini ji will give her blessings and inspirations to all the brothers and sisters now. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Did everyone listen? Dadi is greeting everyone with Om Shanti. Further, sweet Baba, Baba told us such sweet things, sweet matters. Did everyone listen to Baba's versions? To have Baba Milan mean to color yourself in Baba's different colors. Whatever Baba spoke, you have to churn it inside you. You have to churn it so that the intoxication remains forever. So are you listening? Are you able to understand? The meaning of Brahman life means that every second you're happy and blissful, even if sorrows come in front, but through the power of purity, and the remembrance of being fortunate through this higher stage, this purity, the power of purity and remembrance of Baba will make you be in a stage of a highly elevated stage. You have to emerge your divine sanskaras by listening to Baba's Murli in this Brahman life. Okay, Om Shanti. We are now full with the inspirations and blessings of Dadi Ratan Mohini ji. Now I am requesting Brother Nirvair ji to give his blessings and inspirations.
ओम शांति। परमादरणीय दादी जी,
Most respected Dadi ji,
भ्राता ब्रिजमोहन जी,
Brother Brij Mohan,
और संतोष दीदी,
respected Santosh Didi,
तथा अन्य बहनें,
and all the rest of the sisters on dais,
और आप सभी,
and all you brothers and sisters from India and abroad,
सब तरफ से मधुबन की शोभा बढ़ाने,
those who have come to adorn Madhuban,
खासकर ईस्टर्न जोन के,
especially the brothers and sisters of Eastern Zone of India.
आप आए तो मधुबन में बाहर आए।
You have come here, so the Madhuban is adorned now, and it's springtime now that you have come.
क्योंकि आपके आने से
Because by your coming,
सूर्योदय का भी याद आ जाता है,
we remember the sunrise,
और पुरुषोत्तम संगम युग की निशानी वो भी याद आ जाती है
and also the
और इसके
remembrance
साथ
of the highly elevated Sangam Yuga, the confluence age.
ब्रह्मा बाबा ने कार्य शुरू किया
Brahma Baba started his work.
उसका आदि स्थान तो कलकत्ता ही था
The very beginning of it was in Kolkata.
खूब ताली बजाओ अपने
So all of you clap hard because you became instrumental. The Eastern Zone became instrumental in starting the services.
और ऐसा देखने में आ रहा है
And I'm seeing from here
कि सभी जोन एक से एक बढ़कर के सेवाएं तो कर रहे हैं
and all the zones are performing better and better,
आपस
doing a
में
lot of service.
एक श्रीमत के आधार से चलना
But unitely working on the basis of one Srimat of Baba,
देखा गया है
it has been seen,
स्थान से बड़ा संबंध है उसका
it has got a lot of connection with Baba's place,
आज के जो
Baba's world.
महावाक्य हमने सुने
In today's Baba's versions,
सुनते सुनते उस समय हमारे विदेशी भाई बहनें भी नजर आए
I saw my foreign brothers and sisters,
मुख्य भाई
the main brothers
और बहनें
and sisters, all of them were there in Baba's meeting.
तो एक प्रकार से
So in a way,
आज के दिन
today,
भले ईस्टर्न जोन का टर्न है मधुबन में
even if it is the turn of Eastern Zone, but we would say
सारे विश्व को जागृत कर दिया
now
है
Eastern Zone, we would say that Eastern Zone has actually awakened the whole world now.
विश्व में लगभग हर बड़े देश में
And in the whole
बाबा का
world,
झंडा लहरा रहा है
and particularly in the big countries, we are seeing Baba's flag being hoisted in the big countries. And Baba's flag will be hoisted in big countries when someone will publicize and someone will narrate Baba's knowledge. And it has been seen that many brothers and sisters in their own ways and in their own languages and completely intoxicated in Baba's love are doing a lot of service in different countries. So I congratulate everyone for this service. And the days which are coming now are going to be very sweet. Very beautiful days are coming because Shivratri is coming, then Holi is also coming. So all these days are bringing happiness. So many festivals bringing a lot of happiness are coming now. So all of you must be knowing that this year in every year we used to have an annual meeting of all the services that is also fixed. So this is a very good news for everyone that this time when we'll have this annual meeting, the brothers and sisters who will participate in that meeting, they will definitely come up with new service plans. And in just 1 year, we hope that all the people of the world will receive God's knowledge, God's message, because we know that the time is very less now. So nowadays, whatever we are listening in news, We are feeling that these days are good, but these days are limited. These are for a very short time. So it is our moral duty to have the full benefit of these days. So I congratulate everyone, and my blessings to everyone and good wishes to everyone.
बहुत सुंदर, हम सभी को शुभकामनाओं से भरपूर किया.
Brother Nirvay fulfilled us with a lot of blessings and inspirations, and you gave opened treasures of happiness for all of us. So one Baba told us that Baba is a constant companion of all of us, and he will always remain with us. So now I request Brother Brij Mohan to share his blessings and inspirations.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
आज प्यारे बाबा के डायमंड हॉल में कलकत्ता अर्थात ईस्टर्न जोन का हेडक्वार्टर, उसके जहां पर डायमंड हार्बर है, वहां
Today in Baba's meeting, Kolkata, which is the main place of Baba's,
क्योंकि बाबा डायमंड के व्यापारी थे, तो बाबा ने चैतन्य डायमंड,
the main headquarters of the Eastern Zone, and the place which is near to it is Diamond Harbour.
डायमंड हार्बर से पधारे हुए.
So all those brothers and sisters who have come from Diamond Harbour, and Baba used to mention Diamond Harbour a lot in the Murli, so I welcome all of you who have come from Diamond Harbour.
अगर आप गौर से देखेंगे,
if you see clearly, all those memorials that we have, especially we are having a lot of importance of rivers, and it's the Mela of Ganga Sagar, where the Ganga, the Saraswati and the Brahmaputra, these rivers, they come, and it's the confluence of these rivers. So you have, Baba have made you to sit at that special place where all the rivers meet. It's called Ganga Sagar. Secondly, we all know that sun rises from the east, which means that all the brothers and sisters of Eastern Zone are of the Sun dynasty. So clap for that. So if you combine Nepal with that, we all know earlier the country Burma was also named. In the beginning it was called Brahma. So wherever you go in Burma, you will see an idol of Brahma. So it is the country, it is the place from where the knowledge of Brahma spread in the whole world. So you all souls have taken birth at such a special place. You have received sustenance from such a special place. So you all are very special souls. So you always should remember the speciality of yours, and now by remaining in this consciousness and this happiness, so you clapped up twice for yourself. Today Baba gave you a certificate and the blessing. Baba gave us this understanding today that you are the master of the body, and that's how you should make your body run. If we'll see and focus clearly, There are still a lot many aspects which we have to learn, that how to become master of the body. All the Adi Ratnas, all the have proved this thing already. They already practiced it, being master of the body. So we now, if we have to do service, it should not only be done by the mouth or the voice. We should be doing the service through our face, through our code of conduct, through our behavior. And all the Brahmins have to do service. So every time we have to watch that are we satisfied and contented, and in each and every subject we have to watch that the return of the satisfaction, contentment is happiness. So you should be contented, happy, and give happiness to others. And even if your happiness becomes sublime, then you can take happiness from Baba and then distribute it to others. So immerse happiness inside you and then clap for yourself now again. Very good. Very nice. It's good that you all have come here. You brought light to Baba's home, happiness to Baba's home. So I congratulate you. I give you blessings on the special day and of your coming here. Thank you. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. मुबारकों से, शुभकामनाओं से, शुभ भावनाओं से झोली भरपूर की